Hey guys, welcome to my study session with the Remarkable Paper Pro. I have the mic right next to my Remarkable Paper Pro, so that way you guys can hear the writing sound as well. This is an actual study, so I'll be speeding through this video towards the middle section of it, so that way it doesn't bore you, but it's going to give you an idea of how I use my Remarkable Paper Pro on a day-to-day basis. So here we go. Enjoy. So I am using the ballpoint pen. I switched it. I have been using the fine liner, but today I decided to use the ballpoint pen on a medium setting, and that seems to produce some very nice legible text when it comes to note taking. So I'll stick with this for a few days and see how I like it. Alright, so I like to color code my notes to make it easier for me to correlate. Currently I'm looking at Unit Investment Trust, so I will correlate all of those to the purple highlighter. So what I'll do is I'll just make a mark out here, and then I'll Alright. Oops, that's not the right color. Let me double tap to go backspace undo. My color was pink on this one. Alright. So as you can see there, I've color coded to my liking. It's easy for me to understand and where the section ends. Alright. So I have made a title. I also tag my notes. I tag this part as investment, so I can go back to it when I do a search. And I'm still on chapter 6, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to skip it over to the next page because I'll be on the second section. So I'll put section 2. management companies. Now you can use this and type it out into text. It becomes searchable on the Paper Pro. However, I just do a tag. All right. So I tagged this page as management company. If you come back to the previous page, you'll see that I tagged it as investment. So whenever I do a search, I can search for management company or investment. It goes directly to that particular page, to that particular note. I have several. I have quite a few page notebooks of notes. As you can see, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4 on the folder, 5, and now 6 sections of notes. So I have a lot of notes. I want to make sure I keep it organized so it's easy for me to find. Let's go back down here. So here's my chapter 6 package product. I actually didn't create it in that notebook, so I'll go ahead and move it. I'll move it in here. Alright, so now I have chapter 6 package product. If I wanted to search for management, oops, if I can type management. So earlier I typed in management company. As you can see, all my tags here are showing the information. I do see management company up here, so I'll just select that tag. Okay. There we go. It took a while to link it to the notebook. So as you can see, it took about a minute before it actually attached that tag to this particular page. Earlier I wasn't able to find it, which was kind of weird. So that's how my note taking works. I'm going to pause this real quick here. I have a quiz I have to take, and I'll come back. So now I'm going over to section 2, Introduction to Management Company Basics. So guys, I hope you had a fabulous experience looking at how I take notes using my Remarkable Paper Pro, as well as the sounds of writing on the Remarkable Paper Pro. Several key items to note here, if you've noticed in the video, is there are sometimes, not often, but there are times where the device would be unresponsive to the pencil or the marker, as they call it, or would be unresponsive to the touch of your finger. The reason that I found for that is because I've noticed whenever I do a lot of conversion from writing to text, and it could be, 3 or 4 hours in converting pages of writing to text. So these I didn't convert, but so if we go to chapter 5, for example, the first page I didn't convert because of the template that I have on here, but I did convert the other pages, as you can see. So these are all converted to text. And I wrote a lot. There's a lot on chapter 5 that I studied on. As you can see, these are very, very long pages of notes. So I converted all these to text 1 page at a time as I was finished writing them. And I found that after a few hours, my marker became unresponsive. So I had to restart the device. Not a big issue, but I think that has to do with the memory that's in this Remarkable Paper Pro. They have 2 gigabytes of memory in here. I wish they had boosted up to 8 gigabytes. Not sure why they skimped on that. That would have helped the speed factor a little more and not freeze up as much. I've had the freeze happen about 3 times now in the course of 2 weeks of me using this device. Not a big deal, but with the price of what this device commands and what it is capable of doing, which is taking notes or converting it to text or reading EPUB books, I would expect it to be flawless. Would expect it to not freeze after converting several pages to text. Would you not? So with that being said, all in all, it is a great device. I tried looking into other tablets to maybe do some tests on. Maybe the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra, which is a little bit too big for me. It's about 14.4 inches. Or the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus, which is, I believe it's 12.2 or 12.4 inch. So it's a little bigger. Both are bigger than the Remarkable Paper Pro, but obviously those are smart tablets, just like the iPad. So I decided against testing on those for now. I'm still loving this device, being that you can rest your hand on it when you're reading. You can hold it. So you can hold it like this, and it doesn't affect the page, which is very valuable to me when I'm reading my notes that I've taken. The refresh is fine. No issues with the refresh. I've used it since yesterday morning at 8 a.m. and I haven't charged it. I charged it to 100% yesterday at 8 a.m. and then I started using it all day until 5 p.m. yesterday, taking notes and converting it to text, highlighting everything you can think of. And then I also started using it today at 8 a.m. It is now 10:20 a.m. So I'm at currently 55% battery life. Battery life is better than my iPad Pro, but it's far from what Remarkable is claiming to be 2 weeks. I think they're saying 2 weeks on standby, maybe. That has not been my case here. The highlighter is great. If you convert any of these to text, any of these writings to text, everything that you highlight, no matter how bad you highlight it, it automatically caters to that text that you highlight. So it straightens it out by itself, so your highlighter is not all jagged all over the place. As far as regular handwriting, highlighting, that doesn't do that. So however you highlight on your own handwriting is up to you. with that being said, I'll conclude my video here. Hopefully you guys again enjoy this tablet as much as I have so far. I haven't found another alternative to comfortable handwriting as much as this Remarkable Paper Pro. I did just invest in a folio case, the cheapest one, which is really not cheap. It's $90, but it feels nice, looks nice, and it also has the most important flap that prevents your marker from being lost in case it gets detached from the magnetic casing. However, the flap itself on the back, let me see if I can focus here. The flap itself on the back does fold down flat, so it doesn't affect your Remarkable when you lay it down, which is, as many have said, a great feature that is often overlooked by manufacturers. But of course, $90, you would expect no less. The magnetic cover does unlock the device if your device is not sleeping or in a deep sleep. Currently, my device can be unlocked because I just recently closed it. Let me go ahead and put in my password to reopen it. There you go. So if you close and reopen it before it goes into a deep sleep, it does wake up the device. Otherwise, it will not wake up the device. Something that is good to know. All right. Let me know what you guys think about this tablet so far. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. I'll go and fast forward on the sections that I studied like I promised. And if you like these videos and you like me to make more, please like and subscribe. And I can create more as we move along and do more studies on this device and other devices that I buy with my own money.